Ohio, bin ich wieder. Mir ist gerade aufgefallen, wenn ich eine Aufnahme starte, dann heißt die Datei so, wie die Uhrzeit ist, wenn ich gerade aufnehme. Wow, also ich habe den letzten Part ganz schön überzogen. Ich glaube, den müsste man vielleicht cutten oder so, da einfach eine Folge draus machen. Ja. Hier haben wir immer noch Hubert. Hubert. Cooler als Hubert. Ja. Benannt.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Eyre, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Da oben könnt ihr immer die persönliche Fähigkeit von jedem einzelnen Charakter sehen. Das ist, glaube ich, seit Fates. Hat jeder eine eigene. Ich weiß nicht, wie das aus den Ecos aussieht. Aber in Fates hatten auf jeden Fall ganz viele Leute eine ganz persönliche Fähigkeit. Zum Beispiel Odin, dass du immer die Waffen gravieren musst. Das mit einer bestimmten Anzahl von Buchstaben, damit, also mindestens, damit das getriggert wird. Das war eine krasse Fähigkeit. Ja.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
Die finde ich cool, muss ich sagen.
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Die ist voll süß. Generell finde ich irgendwie, die Black Eagles haben einfach die coolsten Charaktere, ganz ehrlich. Also Bernetta ist auf jeden Fall einer meiner Favorites. Petra finde ich auch interessant. Den hat finde ich mega cool und Hubert finde ich. Benannt ist halt auch okay. Und Edelgard ist echt. Also ich finde sie echt hübsch, muss ich sagen. Ich finde sie halt mit das hübscheste, diese. Mit Bernetta. Die ist voll süß. Ich finde auch ihre Fähigkeit so cool, weil sie einfach. Fähigkeit ist einfach Verfolgungswahn. Und ich meine, die Fähigkeit ist voll cool. Ich finde halt nur den Namen davon sehr lustig.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Ja. NPCs, die was zu sagen haben, die sind immer weiß da oben auf der Minimap.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Ohne Flachs. Jedenfalls, nothing. Das wird man häufiger von ihm hören. Nothing to report.
Huh?
Yes.
Man darf ja noch nirgends lang.
What do you think?
Gott.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Er ist die Militärakademie. Die nur in die Raum von Pilz gesucht wurde und nicht anderen. Die anderen haben offenbar ein bisschen mehr Privatsphäre.
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Hi.
You say so?
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Die Cynthia ist voll süß. Sie ist die jüngste von allen, die hier teilnimmt. Sie ist halt voll erwachsen. Es sei denn, man behandelt sie wie ein Kind oder man es sei denn, man behandelt sie wie ein Kind oder man bezeichnet sie als ein Kind, dann ist sie ultra kindisch. Finde ich immer sehr lustig.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne van Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Marianne finde ich auch mega cool.
Hey, are you... Are you...
Ach, sie ist so cool. Ich finde sie auch richtig hübsch. Sie hat diese mega Augenringe.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Ja, sie ist die einzige Schülerin, die unser Papa jemals hatte. Finde ich sehr, sehr cool.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey. Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Why, thanks. Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
No.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? And,
I like him.
You may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, Mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Ja, Mercy und Annie. Die beiden sind zu süß. Also vor allem Annie finde ich mega
This
süß.
is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Bei den Black Eagles haben wir meisten.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger.
Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the Academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Whoa. Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the Academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Ist so cool.
Hey!
Bevor ich mich ausziehe. Wenn ich... Ah, nein, darf ich nicht. Aber hier hinten ist noch... Ja, ich weiß. Lass mich doch... Lass mich mit ihm sprechen. Nein!
I teach here.
Was wollt ihr?
Weapons instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Hab noch eins.
Hello.
Hello.
Dimitri.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. I am Dimitri
Ich
Alexander
hab ihn
Blathen,
unterbrochen.
Crown Prince of the Holy
Es tut mir
Kingdom
so
of Fargus.
Es tut mir so leid.
Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention? Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Ah! Felix!
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Felix ist super.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Okay?
That's so.
Oh.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Mag Claude. Tatsächlich zählt echt kaum Adlige. Er ist adelig auf jeden Fall. Sie ist auch adelig und sie. Und sie ist so ganz nie das Adelshaus. Ich glaube, alle anderen sind.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
Ja, das umschreibt ihn eigentlich ganz gut. Essen und trainieren.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
So gemein. Cynthia is so cool.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess. Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Ja, dann würde ich mal sagen, was das wieder für diese Folge. Denn ich weiß ja jetzt, wie ich die Zeit herausfinde. Ja, tschüss.